Hola, amigo. All right, as you can tell, this is the latest hoopty I picked up. This is my new Honda CT70, but you can see it's a little bit different. This is the Amigo. Hola, amigo. So this thing popped up on Facebook Marketplace probably a month ago for like 1,300 bucks, I think. And I messaged them. I was like, "Yo, you got the title?" They're like, "Yeah, we got the title." I was like, "Send me a picture," and of course, then it was just the certificate of origin. So I was like, "All right, you got to get it titled before I can buy it, because I want to, put it on the street, street legal." So it only has 39 miles on it. It had 38, and when I rolled it out of the trailer, it hit 39. So I think I picked it up at an RV park, RV resort kind of place. So I guess the owner bought it to zip around the RV sites and talk to people, and he did a whopping 39 miles on it. So once they got the title, they messaged me. We had settled on 1,100 bucks. I told her I wasn't going to haggle her, but then of course I get there and it won't start. So you can see the carburetor. I saw this right off the get-go that the carburetor is all, the gas is leaking out of it and it's all gummed up. So of course I got there, it didn't start. You can see here that the fuel filter is just completely nasty. So seems to be, this should be a pretty easy fix. It should just be a carb clean. Got the headlight, high and low beam. Now this one doesn't do anything. I know what this one's all about. Horn. We got blinkers. Got blinkers here. We do got brake lights. And I just was screwing with this thing, and it was, I don't know. I think we need to adjust this back here. I don't know what's going on. That seems like a lot to go down to get the brakes. Maybe we got to take the back hub off. But the brake light works. Oh, look. The running light is not on. Yeah. So it doesn't turn the headlight off, but it does turn off the running light. So that's interesting. Just noticed that. But it is a 125 4-speed with clutch. It doesn't start, but I'll just show you. Oh, hell. Oh. No! The battery! But it is kickstart too, but here we go. You're just going to have to trust me. It doesn't run, okay? Damn it. So, this thing does have some crazy emissions stuff going on it. Sure, that's okay, I guess, whatever. Probably would be nice to delete that, but just so I don't screw anything up, we'll leave it for now. Yeah, you can see here the fuel filter is just completely, it looks like molasses in there. So it looks like all I need to do to get this carburetor off is 2 8mm bolts. Unscrew this top slide here, and we can get it on the bench and clean it out. Look at that. All right, I took off that little piece of hose from the fuel filter there. It's just leaking out. And put a longer piece on, drain the fuel out. Oh, looks like I kind of stopped now. But draining it into that bucket. Great. Look at this shit. They're not Phillips head on this carburetor. The old PZ20. I might even have another one of these, but I think the bowl's different because of the fuel valve. All right, let's see if we can get this bowl off with the headless screws. Got lucky on that one, I think. Yep. All right. All right, not terribly bad. Just pull the jets out here. The whole emulsion tube came out with this one. I could blow through it, but I don't see daylight through it. See about the pilot here. Oh yeah, the pilot's super plugged up. Little piece of wire. Just rocking it back and forth, twisting it. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere now. Oh yeah, I can see straight through it now. Let's see if we can get it on camera. There you go. You can see right through. You can see it's a perfect hole. So that means it's cleaned all the way out. Now, you probably do want to use some more, brake clean. Make everything's good. Make sure everything's good, rather. Look at this, though. our freaking float needle. The needle valve is slap stuck. So the fuel actually comes in through this hole that's also right here on the Petcock. So it's a little bit different than your average carburetor that has the Petcock on the tank. Alright, got it out. It is super sticky. Everything's sticky. Icky and sticky. You can see when I just touch it with this clean cloth, it's just yellow and brown and nasty. You got all our little parts in this little tea bag holder thing, so we don't lose them in the ultrasonic cleaner. Gotta go for 10 minutes and let it rock and roll. Okay, I did a bunch off camera here because the ultrasonic cleaner is noisy, and basically I wanted to get the fuel tank out so I could change out the fuel line right here, because you know it was looking a little rough and that ethanol eats it up. But I had to unhook all the wires and push the wire harness out of the way just to get to the tank. Now I got a piece here I'm gonna cut it nice and long. Come on now. All right, so I got a fresh fuel line right here and a clamp. This didn't have a clamp on it, so look at all that junk that's coming out of this tank. Maybe I need to clean it some more. New fuel line. This is just 1/4-inch fuel line. Now I'll put the clamps and the fuel line in the description. These clamps I've used several times. This fuel line I got, I don't know, it's different than the stuff I bought last time, but seems all right. I guess the tall tale sign is if it gets hard or not and starts cracking. But anyways, these little worm clamps, these little hose clamps, these are pretty good ones for the small ones. The small ones, especially from the not the dollar store, from the hardware store, are usually pretty bad. All right, so I got the carburetor all here. I need to put it back together, and then I need to get this fuel tank back in now that I got the fuel line on. So I'm gonna put it on a time lapse because look at all this. The freaking, even the coil is way down in here, you know, the ignition coil. And then I gotta make sure I get all these wires hooked up back right, which they should, they're all color coded correctly, so hopefully it's not that big of a deal. And actually, yeah, hopefully it's not that big of a deal. What is this one? Yeah, it looks about right. All right, anyways, yeah, we're gonna do a time lapse.
Picked up a deal, $1,000 to spare. Amigo 1 to the 5, sitting pretty there. A Honda CT clone with a Chinese heart, 38 miles, but you wouldn't start. Oh, amigo, you're my two-wheel friend. Car cleaned up, now the fun don't end. Kick that throttle, let the engine sing. Running free, you're my dirt road king. Got my wrench out, tore that carb apart. Gunk in the jets, but I had the heart. Sprayed it clean.
All right, I got it all back together. I didn't put the air filter on because it's a pile of shit. Honestly, when it came off, I didn't even take it off. It just fell off. I guess we can put it on, right? Yeah, something like that. Piece of junk. Had this stupid hose on there. It's already torn anyways. All right, things are looking good. So now all I gotta do is put some gas in this thing. Why is this? There we go. Throw some gas in, maybe hook up a jump pack, and this thing should start up. This thing's got a small gas tank, and luckily I got a small amount of gas to throw in here. So, ethanol free. I don't mess with that regular stuff anymore. For the longest time ever, I thought I could get away with just regular gas. Nope. Unless you want to clean carburetors every time you want to use something, you better be using a daggone ethanol free fuel. There we go. Now I think I got everything hooked up right. You know, I had to take all the wires out. Looks like our fuel filter is filling up with fuel, but the Petcock is on the carburetor, so I think I got it on. It's not very clear. That's how it's supposed to be or not. All right, got everything on. The battery is not doing good, so I don't think, no, the choke is not on. Should we put the choke on? There's the choke. I think the fuel's on. It's kind of hard to tell with the Petcock if it's on or not. I think it is on. Let's try and kick it over. Oh, literally the first friggin' kick. Look at that! Damn, brother, this thing sounds good. What's up, girl? Yeah, this thing's pretty snappy. Is it a 125? Yeah, 127. Oh! All right, I gotta shut it off. I gotta go put my camera on, get everything set up, and we'll go see how this thing rides. Let's see what this thing does. Just take her for a spin. Let's see if the electric start works. Oh, come on, come on. I had the freaking kill switch on. All right, it's supposed to be 1 down, 3 up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This thing sounds freaking pretty serious for a 125. Something's up with the rear brakes. As long as we got front brakes. I feel like our swing arms are loose or something. Let's check it. I don't need to kill myself on these Chinese things. The nuts on there. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Dude, this thing's pretty sweet. Seems to run really good. Let's see if the battery's charging. Oh yeah. Oh man, we put 2 miles on it. Oh my gosh, the value just went down. Probably should change the oil in it too. It's probably still got the daggone, I didn't even check it, but hey, it's not knocking. It's probably still got the, you know, shipping oil in it. I gotta figure out what's up with these rear brakes. I did something here, pushing on it really hard, and then, I don't know, the brakes ain't really braking no more. So I don't know if I broke the shoe or broke that shaft or what happened. Yeah, I think I can see it. Oh, I see it right here. There's no bolt in here. Oh dear Lord, we're gonna have to put a bolt in it. The one bolt, they did not freaking put the little stuffy stuff on. Oh dear Lordy. No wonder it freaking did that shit. Yeah, we gotta tighten that baby up. Mi amigo! This thing kind of barks, man. All right, I think this is all we're missing here is a bolt and a nut. Put that bolt in, and I had to actually clock this arm back a little bit, and I got the tail light working, the brake light. I had to, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to go down here in this hole, this spring. When I got it, it was right here, and I tried it both different ways. When I adjusted this all the way down, it wouldn't fit the hole, so I bent this a little bit, and now it works perfect when I hit the brake. So the other thing I was noticing when I was riding this thing, that the swing arm felt like it was kind of loose or something. It looks like the damn chain guard goes part of this shock mount, but hopefully we can just slide it up. Yeah, just like that. I think it's just the bushings in the swing arm, because it's got rubber bushings in there probably. So, I mean, I guess it is what it is. This looks tight. Matter of fact, I got a 14 millimeter here. I guess it did go a little bit. Let's see. No, it still seems about the same. Let's put this impact on. There we go. We got a little bit more out of it. Oh yeah, that seems a little bit better. All right, I think we're done with the Amigo 125 here. You know, it's just a simple carb clean, but it was a little bit more than that because I wanted to replace that fuel line. And of course the tank is inside the frame here. So getting that fuel line was a pain in my butt, but it seems to be running just fine. Look at that, starts right up. Only got, let's see, how many miles we got? 42 miles now. That thing runs really good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm gonna post it up for sale for 1,500 bucks. I mean, 1,500 bucks for a freaking running and driving motorcycle. 42 miles, I think. Maybe I can make $500 off of it. This has been a relatively short video, and this is gonna be a Sunday video. So, I did have a couple parts that came in. I had this master cylinder that came in for the Kodiak 400. We need to see if we can get the front brakes fixed. And then I also got this fuel tank gas valve Petcock in. This one is for a, I don't know, it doesn't say on the box, but this one seems to be one of those, like I think it's for like a Grizzly 600 or Raptor 660 maybe. And this seems to be a popular fuel valve to use on the LTZ400 and the DRZ400s because they don't have that vacuum operated bull crap on it. So let's, I don't know, I really don't want to do either of these jobs. I guess let's start with the fuel valve. I thought about how I wanted to do this. I don't want to drain the tank, so I think I'm going to try and flip it up on its side, and then we can just, you know, take it off. Uh-oh. Fender in the way? I can't see. There we go. All right, so if you didn't see the video on the LTZ400, we need to replace this petcock because the brass barb coming out of this, it was falling out, and I had to freaking JB weld it, put it back in there. And honestly, the barb that comes on these Chinese ones is kind of small. So the one we got has a bigger, like 1/4 inch, 5/16 barb, which is better. Bigger is better, right? Okay, good. Got me a little swivel here. 8mm. Why does that seem like it's spinning in the tank? Oh no. This one seems to come out fine. That other one seems like the little nutsert that's in the tank is spinning. I don't know, it could be my socket situation here. Tell you what though, if there's an issue with this gas tank, I am not going to be happy camper because I know that on these things, the gas tanks are not cheap. I had a DVX 400 and it was missing the gas tank, and they want big money for the gas tanks on these. Yeah, what the hell, man? Great. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. This piece right here, frickin' in the damn tank. I've never done it, but I know what a common fix is you just you get this undone, and then you JB weld it, shove it back in. So I guess that's what I gotta do now. All right, well, I stuck the petcock back in with one bolt, got a freaking hose going here into my gas tank. So we're getting as much gas as we can, I guess. So guess we're just gonna let it drain, and half of it's gonna go on the floor. I guess I can stick this underneath. Half of it's gonna go in that pan, half of it's gonna go in the fuel tank, I guess. So I guess let's go do the brakes on the other machine. Okay, I got old Smokey rolled in. Just need to swap this guy out. Alright, so this master cylinder is a little different. And to be honest, this style I've not had good luck with in the past. But this one had good reviews. You know, when I looked it up for a Kodiak 400, this is what popped up. And I mean, this is nothing more than like a universal one. And this is like kind of mostly what you see like on a Honda 300EX, 400EX, this size reservoir. Obviously this one has like a little mount for like a mirror or something, but I never have good luck with the ones with the small reservoirs. I always have good luck with the ones that have the big reservoirs. They're kind of ugly. They're like the ones that you find on like a Rancher 350 or Foreman 450. So we'll see what this one does, if I can ever get this damn thing to mount. You can see this is not the exact same, you know, design. So I mean, it's universal. It shouldn't really matter. All it has to do is work. Alright, got it topped off. Honestly, I probably should vacuum bleed it. Maybe I'll do the old pump and bleed. Alright, well, if you've made it this far into this part of the video, this is where I tell you now, you got about a 25% chance of these brakes working. The Amazon master cylinder could be bad. The wheel cylinders could be bad. And it's also common for the brake lines to get all rusted and clogged up. But oh, I hear stuff coming out. That's a good sign. I feel stuff coming out. That's what she said. Oh yeah. Oh, shit squirting everywhere. My phone died and no one wants to see me bleeding brakes anyways, but man, these things freaking, they stop. There's pressure. I haven't ridden it, but I think the front brakes are dragging on just a little bit, but hey, what do you want to ask for? I don't want to take the wheels apart and totally screw with it, you know, and have a bunch more time in it. So I'm gonna put the cap back on, and this master cylinder is a pretty good one. I'll put it down in the description because usually, like I said, maybe I put this clip in the video or not, but usually the ones that have this smaller cap, the smaller reservoir, usually they don't work for me. But this one was had good reviews, and these are universal. You know, as long as your banjo bolt is on that side, you know, and if you need the brake switch or not, you know, this is a pretty universal piece. All right, well, since we're done with that, let's go ahead and get back on to this and fix the gas tank. Okay, I think that's all I can do for now until it dries, and we'll let it dry overnight. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video here. The gas tank on the LTZ, I haven't even messed with it yet. But the Amigo, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I posted it for sale. I bought it because it's fun, you know, and it's street legal. I'm thinking about maybe we do an engine swap on this thing if I can't sell it. I have that CRF 250R roller. Maybe we put this engine in the CRF 250R, and then I think I have almost enough parts to make a 450 Yamaha YFZ 450 engine. So what if we 450 swap this and then 125 swap the CRF 250R? Alright, comment down below what you think.
Real Jesse Peterson finds in the rough, dirt bikes, quads, beat up stuff, marketplace gamble, odds are slim. I turn them over, profits grim. Rev that sound, Lux my friend, YouTube's rolling.